Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Tonight, a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And we are underway here in Atlanta. A couple yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 tight.
Throwing to start. Here's Dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set. Hawk 70.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Detroit.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
60 by 6.
Bowers, the man in motion.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Bowers, the man in motion. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now a shotgun. It's Dart. Gets that one complete to his tight end Downs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Check out.
Here's a give to Achan. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jonas Sanker is there to make the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's in! Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, Lions. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Riggin.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. They work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
A give here to Pacheco. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Atlanta.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes
to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The game at 7. Cam Little to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 28.
Bowers, the man in motion. A run here with H.M. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Dart. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. Now it's going to be 3rd down. The Lions call their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. The throw is Dart, looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That's taken at about the 14. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. He'll step up and run, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, ready.
Daniel's going to keep this himself. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Get it.
Here's Daniel. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Ready, ready. Liking 18. Steady.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Get it in the hands of Hunter coming around. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Posted Loveland. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll go play action here with Dart. He runs with it. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Bowers, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Achane. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. A gain there of 27 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Detroit.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll start with an option play to the right. He is melted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Left side, caught by Hunter. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Atlanta.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even 1st half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Falcons.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back. And you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard line.
deep for Harrison.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
In motion, it's Jefferson. A handoff, it's Aiken heading left. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Bowers, the man in motion. Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First one for Jefferson. And a 1st down to go with it.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Once again, it's Achan. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Dart. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Dart. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. And long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing is Dart. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's Dart. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing again, Dart. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Two incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. Forced out wide, and he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. The Lions will cut the lead down to 4.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Here we go. Shot 79 Broncos.
Daniels now on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact. And
Let's go now.
I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
Joseph Day on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. At the Lions' 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Little's kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. That's caught by Harrison right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the 20-yard line.
On second down, Dart. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Here's a handoff to Achan, running left. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
for that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. It's third and 4.
Losing 2 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing. Dart. Gives that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Detroit.
60 Eagles.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Here's Dart on first and 10. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Miranda. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Detroit.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's a second and 6. On the handoff, this is Achan. He is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
16-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Here's Dart. That one taken in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Lions. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Lions will tie this game at 24.
24-24. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show valuable lesson that
Let's go.
That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Daniels now going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 45. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard
Now
line.
it is first and goal.
Cougar 19. Nice. Go.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Moving. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Travis Hunter. Touchdown Atlanta.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep them in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this.
Cam Little to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable and just line up and snap it again.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Short one there, caught by Tremble. He gets free. Still on the move. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Deputy! Crackle 80! Ready!
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco on the carry. Eddie Goldman on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves!
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That is caught down downfield by Pickens. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown Falcons. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Extra point by Little is good. And the Falcons will go up by 7.
38. Lions 31. Cam Little to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first down, Dart. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Here's a give to Achane. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. On the ground, here is Achane. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Bowers, the man in motion. Out of the gun. Third down. It's Dart. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
First down, Lions.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On first and 10, it's Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Dart. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's Harrison in motion. They'll give it to Garendo. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 more yards. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll go again with Gorenda. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
That's good.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Now, 1st and goal. Here's Achang. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Achang is in for a Lions touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bronco 80.
They'll drop to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's another quick 1st down. That's a 25-yard gain.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Here's 1st down.
Let's go now. 60 Vices.
Vaughn. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The Lions call their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies, but the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass, and I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Now on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set. Nice.
Here's Vaughn. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
Hold it ready.
A massive play here.
18.
Late, tie game, 3rd down.
19. Mustang 19. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's another.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Liking 18. No.
They'll run here. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
Ready, set.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Cougar 19. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
A run with Pacheco. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout, 2 seconds remaining in the game. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And the Falcons are going to move out in front.